Hello, this is Lucario bringing you another Vidrep, and today we have xXNexusXx versus Myrcella on another random map. Anyway, xXNexus is I'll just call him Nexus from now on. Nexus is a good friend of mine. We play Battleforge together pretty often for 2v2 games. I think he plays a pretty good Fire Frost deck, but today he looks like he's playing his Pure Shadow deck against Myrcella's Frost deck. Myrcella plays a Pure Frost deck. And he sent me this replay. I believe it's on bfcards.info, and just said to me, Shadow T1 beats Frost T1, which I find a little unbelievable because I think it's generally agreed that Frost T1 owns just about every other T1 in the game, thanks to Ice Guardians, which are a really nasty unit to fight against. But we'll see how Nexus deals with this. Anyway, it looks like Myrcella is going with the Imperials, which he does favor, because combined with Frost Sorcerers, they're pretty good against Pure Shadow, or Shadow T1, I should say. Shadow T1's main options, I believe, are just not too good of nasty surprise. Maybe a damaged Imperials, but not really that amazing. And I expect the Frost Mage will use the shield ability on the Imperials in no time at all. There we go. And the Imperials activate their resilient thingy, which makes them take 60% less damage, and it also makes their shields take 60% less damage, so it's actually, as you can see, makes them extremely hard to kill, which is why usually the shadow answer is Night Guard, which just swaps the unit and makes them pretty useless. However, it looks like xXNexus is favoring a Wrath Blade's Phase Tower combo, which is extremely rare. I've never seen this. Well, I have seen this, but it's extremely rare for Shadow T1 to go quite so. Shadow to run such a dedicated T1, because these are very specific cards, very specialized cards. However, Wrath Blades do own Imperials pretty nicely, but of course Frost has the Frost Mage, which knocks back small units, so that's why Wrath Blades are also not quite the best units against Frost. And Myrcella just walks past Nexus. Nexus shifts his Phase Tower away, and Myrcella grabs the Power Well over here. So now he's one Power Well ahead of Nexus, but Nexus quickly evens that out by grabbing a Power Well here and putting a Phase Tower here, which should it's not exactly, it should give him at least some capability of defense. And he starts summoning another Phase Tower. Quite interesting. And then Myrcella looks like he's gathering his units to go for a little rush on Nexus's main base, and this could be quite dangerous because if he goes like lots of Master Archers, Imperials, Frost Sorceress, and Frost Mages, this could go pretty badly for Nexus, because Frost T1 is just really nasty. Oh, nasty the Dread Charger now. That's a perfect opportunity. Kill the Frost Mage and the Light Blade, but it looks like he doesn't nasty surprise it. He just loses it, actually. Quite bad control on Nexus's part. But on this side, Nexus has teleported his two Phase Towers over and starts assaulting Myrcella's base. And since Myrcella is only T1, he only has access to Glacier Shell, which won't be enough to save this Power Well because he can't heal it with Cobalt Trick. So if Myrcella doesn't do anything, he was probably going to lose his Power Well. Pretty good on Nexus's part. Frost finds Phase Towers particularly hard to deal with because they just move around and heal, and it's very annoying. Anyway, Nexus takes out this assault no problem because Myrcella fails to reinforce it with other Frost units, and that's probably because he's too busy worrying about his well over here. And as you can see, Nexus is taking down these Ice Guardians pretty well, even though people say Ice Guardians are pretty overpowered. I think they're extremely strong. Maybe not overpowered, because Ice Guardian spam is quite a big investment, and if the opponent goes T2 and just stalls the Ice Guardians, they are pretty much not too good against T2 units. And Nexus takes down the well with his Phase Tower, and I suspect he's just going to teleport it away to save the Phase Tower while all his reinforcements come in to take care of the Ice Guardians. Pretty good job, Nexus. Pretty good job. And looks like the Wrath Blades take care of this final assault. Nexus's main base is completely undamaged. So Nexus has the clear advantage right now. He is one well ahead. Not anymore though, Myrcella grabs a well here, but he did take down one of Myrcella's wells, so he does have the advantage right now. And it looks like he's summoning a bunch of Phase Towers over here. This is going to be bad for Myrcella. He has to deal with a Phase Tower spam, not something you see every day, but very powerful on certain maps, like this one where your bases are so close to each other, you just teleport the Phase Towers in, And since Myrcella is Frost, he doesn't have the fire. Since Myrcella is not playing some kind of fire or shadow T1, he doesn't have access to some really damaging spells. He only has big units that just can't die, but they're not too good at killing phase towers, which are have a lot of health. Of course, because structures have more health than units, better stats than units. And so Myrcella finds his phase towers very hard to kill. Nexus hunts down this last Master Archer, so Myrcella has no ground presence near here, so Nexus only has to focus on Myrcella's base, the forward base of operations over here. Good job, Nexus! And looks like these Imperials are moving forward with their resilient ability coupled with their shields, with the Frost Sorcerer shields. And Nexus is sending his Dread Charger in probably to try snipe the Frost. Oh, nasty surprise. I thought he was just going to try attack the Frost Sorcerers, but nasty surprise, not too effective. But this phase tower will snipe the Frost Sorcerers, no problem. Anyway, Nexus has a very nice force here, and a Night Guard, which is the right thing to do. I believe Night Guards are the best way to counter these Imperials. Just grab them when they're full health, and just swap them, and then Night Guards aren't really a very good at unit. And Shadow finds it very easy to snipe them with Nox Troopers, so Night Guards beat Imperials. Pretty good. Well, this is a pretty hectic T1 fight here. All sorts of action going on. Phase Tower just shooting blasts everywhere. Yes, very exciting. Anyway, I think I'll talk about the Frost Sorcerers a bit. It's actually one of the best units, and I've now come to